In the space of a decade, this former Saudi businessman went from being a close CIA ally to becoming the United States' public enemy #1. He tirelessly taunted the world's greatest powers from his hideouts in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Nothing predestined young Osama for a career in international terrorism. Born in 1957 to a wealthy Yemeni family with close links to the monarchy, he was working for the family business when the Saudi secret services asked him to recruit Mujahideen volunteers to fight Soviet troops in Afghanistan in 1979. Radical Islam was gaining power in the region, its supporters backed by those keen to fight communism. It was with Saudi and American money that Bin Laden slowly built up his organization and trained his fighters. The withdrawal of Soviet troops in 1989 put an end to this, but Bin Laden wanted to go further. The Allies parted. The first Gulf War put the final nail in the coffin of the relationship between Bin Laden and Saudi Arabia. In February 1993, a bomb attack against the World Trade Center killed 6 people. Already back then, some suspected Bin Laden. The US also blamed him for the deadly attacks 5 years later against its embassies in Nairobi and Dar es Salaam, which claimed 224 lives. Washington offered a $5 million reward for anyone who could help capture him, and in 1999 he was added to the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. But the true turning point came on the 11th of September 2001 when the Twin Towers came down after being hit by 2 planes. Close to 3,000 people were killed, the world was in a state of shock, and the finger of blame was pointed at Bin Laden and his organization known as Al-Qaeda. While he never directly claimed responsibility for them, Bin Laden openly hailed the attacks in this videotape aired shortly afterwards, in which he said the US had only reaped what it had sowed. This other videotape that came out just a few months later showed Bin Laden discussing the attacks with one of his men. George W. Bush's reaction was immediate.
I want him held. I want justice. And there's an old poster out west, as I recall, that said "Wanted, dead or alive."
One of the world's biggest ever manhunts was underway. Washington declared war on international terrorism. The global order had changed. And in the background, the world's most wanted man continued to taunt its leaders in sporadic video recordings until this day.